Hello and welcome to episode 7 of Pixel Focus Podcast, where we provide insights and updates in the world of virtual photography. This episode is pre-recorded, so sadly we won't be answering any of your questions from the live chat, but everyone who is watching or listening at the time of this release, welcome to Pixel Focus. We are officially on Spotify and YouTube now, so just search Pixel Focus Pod and you'll be able to catch us on our past episodes. I'm your host, N7 Specters, and with me is my co-host, SunOG5, with me, and as always, how are you doing today, dude?
I'm good. Oh, wait, no, never mind. You said don't do that before we get on. That's right. My bad.
Nice. Yeah, I feel that.
But nah, I'm good. I'm woke. We're up. We're not necessarily completely asleep, but we're just awake enough to do this for y'all. So hey.
Yeah, did you at least get some food in you?
I did. I know, okay, don't judge me, people. I had spaghetti this morning because your boy is a little bit more on the broke side, and that was what I had ready. And I get paid tomorrow, so we still up. It's okay. But yeah, I had some, and I'm saving some for later, so we're gonna be okay. Spaghetti sauce in the morning, it's fine.
At least it's not ramen.
It's not. I'm not
Yeah.
that broke. Not that broke. I do have a job.
All right, and today we are joined by a guest this time. Last episode we were just the two of us, but Sun, who is this guest that you brought along with us today?
Yeah, we got a special one today. So, our guest today, folks, is Shinobi Space. Y'all probably have seen him like everywhere because this dude is literally, in my opinion, one of the best virtual photographers out there at the moment. I'm just saying, y'all can disagree, but I'm probably right.
Hey guys. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Thank you for having me, guys.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, my pleasure. Absolutely my pleasure. Yeah.
Alrighty. I'm super happy that you're here, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm everywhere. You just said I'm everywhere,
yeah.
so I had to be here, right? I'm so happy
There
you
we
invited
go.
me, guys.
See, that's why you're one of the better VPs, and I'm a co-host.
Oh no, I'm not. But I wish I will be one day. But it's getting harder and harder because the community is so big now. So how can you compete with all those talents?
There is quite a lot, especially recently. There's the numbers are honestly growing, and funnily enough, that brings our topic up. So today we are going to be talking about how virtual photographers who are new to the scene are bringing whatever they're bringing to the table. What are virtual photographers who are new to the scene bringing? What is it that they have to offer? And also from a veteran's perspective, how he sees both them and the community. So that's pretty much what we're going to be discussing today. But to start off, Shinobi, my guy.
Yep.
So I just want to see, other than what you just said earlier, how do you view the community at the moment in this time?
Well, it's really what you just said. It's really growing super fast, but it has been for a few years now. Obviously, when I joined the community, it was like probably 5-ish years ago because I started to actually post my stuff on Twitter around 2019, I think. In the middle of 19, I started to actually know that photo modes existed. So, yeah, I didn't know before. I played God of War without knowing that there was a photo mode in there. I didn't know what was a photo mode. So, anyways, maybe we'll go back on how I started everything. But
yeah.
The community at that time, when I joined, was already existing, right? It was not the beginning. It was existing for like a couple of years already, and it was already growing fast, as everyone would say at that time, right? So I was part of this first maybe not first, I don't know, but
Sure.
a wave of newcomers and people discovering virtual photography with more photo modes coming up. God of War, Spider-Man. I actually started with Spider-Man.
Really?
Yeah. Definitely, that's the first photo mode I actually understood and noticed as a photo mode was in
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Oh wow.
Wait. I'm not saying this right. I actually, so that's
Backtrack.
complicated. Yeah, because I was doing some kind of virtual photography without knowing that it was before, like in late 2000.
200 BC.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. So I was playing a lot of MMORPGs, and I was doing some screenshottings of my characters and some post edit and stuff like this to make it look cool, and And then I was playing Warframe, and Warframe had the Captura mode. Yeah. I was a big Warframe. I was a founder of the thing. I was there from the beginning.
What, dude?
So does that mean you have Excalibur?
I do have a Prime.
You have Excalibur Prime, dude. That's so cool.
I do.
That is
I
so
love
the
cool.
infamous Excal Prime.
Yeah, and it's sitting right in my orbis and in my the spaceship and stuff. I have my Prime. I don't play him because I love Umbral better, but whatever.
That'll be
Yeah.
another
Anyways.
topic for another day.
Yeah,
Why
sure.
you
Well,
prefer
yeah,
one
no,
over the
no.
other. I'm pretty sure
No,
we could make a
no.
whole
That's
new
a topic
episode.
for today. No. That's a topic right now. Umbra is okay. Whoever's playing Warframe, if you have an Excal Prime, I don't care. Umbra's way better. You better know that. You already know that. Don't even argue with either of us. I'm just saying.
No. Wait. I agree with you, but
See?
I do have an Excal Prime. That's it. End of the story. You don't.
Oh.
You know what? I'm just gonna let that slide because you're the guest today. Okay?
I'm sorry. I'm just kidding, obviously. But yeah, actually, it's really. I'm super happy that they never changed their mind and they never gave an Excal Prime to anyone, because just for the story, if you were not around at that time, when Frost Prime arrived, because it was it became a Warframe podcast really fast. When Frost Prime arrived, it was the second Prime version, obviously after Excal Prime, and it was supposed to be some event thing, and it was supposed to disappear, and you would never have it again. And then obviously they understood that the Prime versions of the Warframe were really important, so they made all those frames. So I was really scared that at some point Excal Prime would be a thing for everyone. So I think they did well to keep it. It's not that good anyways. It's really just a pride to have it because we were there at that time. That's it. Anyways, the Captura mode came up in Warframe.
Yeah.
And I started to take more pictures of my frames like this, and then I wanted to post them on Twitter, and that's when I created my Twitter account, which is the reason why my name is Shinobi Space. It's because my Warframe handle is Space Shinobi, because Warframe and it's just Space Ninjas. So yeah. And when I created
got some insight there.
Right, insight update.
Right? So when you create your, I don't know why, but when I created my Twitter, it takes actually your name that you enter, and it creates your handle by mixing it up. And so I entered Space Shinobi.
It just threw it backwards.
Yeah, it just creates the handle like backwards, and I was like, okay, well, Shinobi Space, why not? I didn't like that at that time, but then when I started to actually meet the community, so that's where I started. I posted some capturas, and then I found some hashtag with virtual photography, and I was like, wait, what is this? So anyways, when I started this, people started to call me Shinobi, like the short version, and I was like, yeah, I'm cool with that. It sounds okay, so I kept it. That's how everything started on. And then when I joined this community, to circle back to your question, finally, it was growing fast, and it was still obviously much smaller than today. But still, a big difference was, I think, it was not as normal to get games, keys, and being treated as content creators. And I think the 5 last years, a lot of people did a lot of good things. If you think it's a good thing, you might think it's not, but I do think it's a good thing. But getting recognition from programs, creator programs and stuff. So yeah, this changed a lot, for sure.
Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, it's been really cool. Even though I'm incredibly new to the scene, I've only been here. Wow, it's going on a year now. That's weird to think about.
Yeah.
So
you've been noticed fast, boy.
Yeah, I appreciate that. But yeah, no, I mean, it's just from what I've seen, what I've heard from people who have been here for a bit, and then also just what I've kind of, researched myself. It's really cool to see that the community is going in the direction that it is. I've been very, very grateful and privileged to be in the spot that I am, to be a part of it. And honestly, like I mentioned to you this before, but coming on to the scene, and I'm sure that a whole lot of other newer virtual photographers can probably agree with this. When you get here first, since now the community, even though you said that the community was already there when you came in, now with it being where it's at, where people are getting noticed, where people are starting to be looked at as content creators, it's really just a lot to take in when you first get on there, and you kind of think like, oh, there's no way that this person would notice me, or there's no way that like once I talk to this person that they would even respond if I tried to, like these are kind of the things that I at least experienced when I first came on. Because it's not a huge community, but it's established.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, it's just different.
It's still a niche. Obviously,
Right.
It's still a niche and stuff like this. I mean, if you speak about virtual photography to your real life colleagues or whatever, nobody knows what it is.
Right.
People would be like, okay, well, yeah, sure, you take pictures in games, nerd. But but yeah, it's definitely getting somewhere, and we can see the impact on the industry by obviously the creator programs and stuff getting more and more interested by us, and it comes with a B side, like a kind of a problem for me. I think, I don't know. I mean, again, I'm old. I'm 43 years old, and I'm not really from the generation of internet, right? I mean, I get used to it pretty fast, but I had my first internet connection at 24. So definitely that's something that a lot of time I try to think how a 20-year-old guy sees the relationship between people, because you speak with people without knowing anything from about them, right? You speak to people who would be your teacher in life, or your granddad or whatever, and you speak to them as if they were your equal, which is great, but also it kind of hides a lot of aspect of life, in my opinion. So anyways, long story short, when you arrive to a community like this one growing, and then you enter it at the point where people get stuff, free games or recognition or whatever. You kind of enter with the idea that you will have these things as well.
Yeah, and that's not always the case.
It's kind of a goal, and the social media world is so harsh. It's so hard to, I see a lot of young people. From my point of view, they are very fragile. It's super. Sure. I'm always kind of surprised how people are like, oh, but dude, it's so hard for me, and my mental issues and stuff. And I'm like, wow, they are really exposed to a lot of aggressions.
Yes.
Because of the numbers, the pressure that it gives. I don't have this because I grew up without it, and I feel really lucky about this because I still feel a bit of it. Of course, I want to grow my account. Of course, I want to get noticed. Of course, I like the likes. I have
right.
But it's not something that will be the main focus for me or the main fuel, right? And I really fear that a lot of young or newcomers in the community will be fueled by this energy that is not the best one. It's okay if you have it, but you have to balance it with your actual envy to grow as an artist or as a just photographer, however you want to call yourself. But you have to have this pleasure to do the VP or to play games before.
It can't just be about the numbers.
Right. Or just thinking that you deserve to get a game. Because that's also something people get wrong. The wrong idea, I think. Nobody really deserves any game or whatever. I'm not deserving more games that you do, Sam. It's not really how it works. It's not because you don't get it that you were not worth it or whatever. People who make the decision to give games, because they don't give it, like they don't create keys. It's money for them.
It's the whole thing, the whole industry. I think that's something that, because honestly, what you're talking about, we actually had talked about on our last episode, right, N7?
Yeah, that's correct.
So it's definitely an industry, and it's a business, and people have to understand that.
Exactly.
And it's where a lot of people get in, think that, it's going to go this way, and then just like literally almost everything else in life, it's not always what you expect right when you're jumping in. And I mean, in 7, just with that, I'm sure that you have a bit of understanding on jumping into just a new space as a content creator, right?
Yeah.
I mean, would you like to share a bit on it, or?
Well, just sort of bouncing off what Shinobi said about more mindset, sort of like a merge between last episode and this episode, which is great that they were back to back. It's just the mindset that Shinobi has of just, I'm doing photography because I'm enjoying it. But now, there are people who are coming in, they're seeing people having all these numbers, the likes and all that. I want to do that and then expect like their first few photos to have that. No, that is over time, over years of experience. And again, right now for me as a video content creator, I've not been reached out by any programs or anything like that to, except for one. I'm a GeForce Now ambassador, but that took a little time for me too. But it's just people's mindset of having like one, expecting to be at the top when you had to work your way up to the top.
Because I mean, it's pretty common sense, obviously, and it's been said a lot. But still, people, they see the result. They see my account. They see 10.4K followers. They see that
What's
I'm
facts?
flexing. I'm flexing. No, I'm not, because it's actually something that is pretty empty of meaning for me. It's a tool. Grinding some attention and having an account that grows up. It's just a tool.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I just have 100 people liking my shots regularly, or So it's really this that I'm focusing on. But still, I'm happy that I went beyond the 10K thing. It was kind of a dream of mine. So I take it. I take the joy of this, and I use this to accomplish what I want, which is touching studios and working with them and stuff like this. I want to bring something to the community. I always have. I mean, I was doing challenges and my own hashtag stuff when I was at 300 followers. That didn't change.
Wow.
That's the energy is the same. I don't care. So anyways, I lost a bit where I wanted.
No, you're fine.
No, yeah. I mean, you can get stuff really fast. I mean, I'm sure some people. I have friends who are part of creator circles with just few hundreds followers. It's not always what they are looking for, big account and stuff. But one thing I really want to stress out, because I hear this a lot. People are like, "Oh, I didn't get a key, and I wish I had." And then they ask me in DM, "So how do you do it?" And I say, I ask them.
Yeah. You gotta reach out sometimes. You're not always just gonna be reached out to.
You have to reach out every time. I mean, sure, at some point when you have a solid connections and stuff, you are part on a list and you will receive stuff without asking for them. But that's not how it went for me. I really had to ask, and it's hard to ask and to get rejected or ignored, because usually you'll just get ignored. But again, you cannot complain after that you don't get stuff if you don't grab them.
Yep.
Cannot be passive. You have to be active.
Have to be very active. Yeah.
Being active doesn't mean that you have to harass all the devs and stuff.
We're not saying that.
Yeah.
Please don't
harass people.
Yeah, you absolutely need to educate yourself on how to reach out the right person, which is hard, and I don't have all the answers. I'm still learning stuff as well. But it's really about it's a life thing. Of course, you have to create the opportunities yourself, and when they appear, when they come at you, you have to grab them.
Yes,
but they will not come every day and stuff, and they will surely never come if you don't do anything for it.
Yeah, and don't grab them with hostility. Don't force yourself.
Never. Of course, being nice to people is really it's super stupid, but it works. It works.
Yeah, I mean it's something that I definitely believe. I definitely believe a lot of people who come onto the scene have to understand is that you, for one, if you're new, please recognize that you're new.
Exactly.
Like people aren't gonna know. Even you could be the right, exactly. People, dude, you could be the best virtual photographer on the planet, but nobody knows that.
Of course. And on the contrary, you can be terrible and still have a super big account and being famous. And because it has to be clear, people who will get you keys and stuff, they are PR people. They are not photographers. They don't care about photography at all. They don't understand anything. Right?
They just want advertisement.
Even people working on games, I talked about this in a recent video, but I think it's really something important. We usually, because we tweet something or we talk to one dev or one page, a page account on Twitter, we think it will work, and we will be like, hey, in this photo mode you need to have a bigger range, and then you are like, well, I told them 20 times and it's still a shitty range. What's up?
Yeah.
Because the guy you told it to has no power to change this. You're right. So we really need to understand how it works, which is hard because we are not in the industry. We are hobbyists.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to have these experiences and then start to understand. Let me tell you something from today, a short story from today. So Banishers came out. It's great. I love the game and stuff. I did a video on the photo mode and how it could be improved and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I've been reached out by the person who designed the photo mode, and they said,
that is cool.
They said that they like my work usually because, I've been doing advising and stuff like this for a while now. So it starts to pay off. Some people actually notice my stuff, which is really nice.
Right.
Cool.
That's awesome, dude.
So they said that, they wish they could have made some of the changes that I would like to see and stuff, but it was just not possible and blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been working on a couple of photo modes, and I've seen on triple A productions, I've seen how it works, and obviously it's not how you imagine it works. It's not like, hey, but you can do this in 5 minutes, and then they will do it in 5 minutes. No, it will take weeks because it has to go through the production process and everything,
Bug
right?
Fixes, queue,
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So what I do as many times as I can is I try to reach out to the game director, because it's usually the guy who will make the decision or who will be able to put much more weight on the table in front of production and stuff like this and publishers.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I went work on Deathloop because it's the director who brought me in, and stuff like this. And so I sent a message today to Banisher's director. I'm not sure it's the director of the game actually. It's the head creative.
Oh wow.
So because he's following me for a few years, so I just took the opportunity and I did what I do usually. I was just like, hey man, great game, congrats, love the game, photo mode, not that much, I could help.
Congrats, photo mode, not the best.
Photo mode, not a beauty, but
it's okay, but you got to be real, right? You can really improve it. I mean, I do have actual ideas and ways to tell them how to improve it in like a couple of days. Really, it's not that big a deal. And I'm not going into details of the conversation, but he said like, yeah, me too, I wish we could have done this, but we can't, and now it's not on the schedule. We don't have dev for this at the moment. But I will reach out to you if it opens up. And I was awesome. That's really cool. I mean, honestly, a lot of them say this. I've been working on a lot of photo modes that it never came to life actually. So I'm being realistic as well, but it's still nice of him to say. But what I mean is that I really could feel in the message that he's the director, is probably the biggest decisioner on the game side, but he's got no power on this.
Yeah, he's still not really able to do anything about that.
Right? It's not just one man decision. It's a hard process and stuff. So anyways, all of this to say that we really need to understand a bit more of the backstage stuff, and it's not as easy as it might feel, and as it should be easier, because really he gives me two technicians, and we got one call on team for 1 hour, and I'm sure they can just give a long range. They can give a lot of things that are simple but necessary, but it's just not how it works.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
And that's
And
why I'm like, when we have discussions in our Discord, or I see on Twitter or some social media about people complaining, I'm just sitting back, just eating popcorn, because like, guys, you think you know what's going on, but you really don't.
right.
I mean,
There's
You
so
really
much
don't.
behind the scenes, and I'm not claiming I know what's going on.
But
No,
there's
me
a
It's
neither.
just
lot.
there's
Yeah.
Me
there's
neither.
so much that we do
Mhm.
But
not know, but we as consumers think we know.
Mhm. Right.
And
obviously,
I'm just like, no, just play, guys.
obviously, it's nice to still give feedbacks and stuff, because
Yeah,
it's just create a kind of a mass of information that is out there, and they will eventually notice, like,
Yeah.
information goes up anyways. Somewhere on a meeting table, someone will say, we've seen a lot of those, photo mode is really important, or whatever stuff, and they will, but it's slow, it's much slower than we think.
Yeah.
And definitely we don't need to be aggressive about this and just being like, hey dude, I don't know. Sometimes I see some messages, some tweets. I'm like, dude, and games pages. They are usually just a guy, like a probably 25 years old guy, working on the publisher, or maybe even as a outside contractor, or I don't even know. As a CM. So it's not really the way we will get what we want. So that's why I try to go inside from the back doors, and just planting some ideas in a couple of minds that will actually have a decision or a voice, something. Yeah.
Now, we definitely can learn a lot from basically everything that he just mentioned, due to the fact that, like, we just mentioned there's a lot of people who have a huge misunderstanding as to how it actually works. And just kind of, not to say like you can't do anything about it, but just like Shinobi here, take the time, sit down for a moment, think, hey, okay, maybe not everything is exactly the way that I think it should go. So maybe I should, step back, reevaluate, come back with a different plan, start looking to see who actually would have any sway in this, and talk to them. Now, with that also, we've talked about, pretty much what newcomers could probably do when they come on the scene, and that is insights and updates. Super happy about all of that, because a lot of people probably need to hear that. Now, since we talked about that, what is something, or things actually, because I'm sure that you have plenty, what are some things that you believe newcomers are bringing to the table right now?
So, actually, I didn't really notice that I was a veteran and there were newcomers before I was listening to you guys. I mean, seriously though, I mean, right. So, for instance, a few years ago, Dotpone, Ruben did the first, at my knowledge, anyways. He did the first but interview thing, and it was a show called Oh Snap.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah.
Yep, it was on YouTube, and he was doing interviews of virtual photographers on video. And he invited me for one of the first episodes. And at that time, I was really not. I had never showed my face or whatever.
Bro was new.
Maybe just once I did a video for Kevin, who is now at Bent Studios.
The Callister.
Yeah. So at that time, he was just a VPR like us, and. And it was his birthday, I think, and someone asked for people to make videos for him. So I think that's the first time my head was on Twitter. And then Ruben did this show, and I was invited, and I thought it was really amazing that it starts to go beyond just posting photographs on Twitter or Instagram.
Yeah.
So the show was great. It held up for a couple of seasons. And then other things started, right? Magazines, online magazines, and again, a lot of interviews and stuff like this.
Yeah.
So that's when I had the idea of Explain That Shot podcast, because I wanted to give more focus on one shot and not on one person per se, but stuff like this. And now I think it kind of there's not that much thing, because it's hard to keep it up. You tend to think that you will translate your community that you have on Twitter or Instagram on YouTube, but it doesn't work like this. So rebuilding something, it's hard. It's a lot of commitment, and then it's a bit of disappointing when you feel like people are not really grabbing on the stuff. So, anyways, I think a lot of people got a bit discouraged by this. And then the newcomers, like you guys, for instance, have new ideas, new ways of doing it. Like, for instance, here with you, N7, who is not really into the virtual photography community. At first, I was like, wait, what? Why this guy is even talking?
Why are you even here? Why are you even here?
Right?
Who are you?
I mean, the first 5 seconds, right? I was like, but okay, that's interesting. And then I thought, okay, but that's a great indicator that, first of all, that outsiders have interest in what it is, virtual photography, without being really willing to be a virtual photographer by yourself. You obviously are just someone who loves putting podcasts and doing stuff like this. So that's absolutely great. I see this just like as journalists started to ask us about virtual photography and give interviews like this, right? So we have this kind of new dynamic with new ideas. I mean, it's still a podcast, and but still with a new angle, and because you guys are newer in the community, obviously you see everything with a fresh eye. So just this is already bringing a lot to the table. So when I was listening to you few episodes ago, and you were talking about this Wired production stuff, because they were just asking out for a lot of virtual photographers and stuff. And then I thought, oh yeah, okay, I never saw this way, and I really felt like there was this new way of seeing things. So this is the first thing that people bring. And I mentioned the OSNAP show, I guess. And I remember that Dotpon asked me back then, where do you see virtual photography in 5 years? Or, it's kind of normal question. And I think I didn't check back really, but I'm pretty sure I answered something along the lines of, it will grow up and people will be more noticed and it will be fantastic. And the quality of the virtual photography will go up drastically.
Sure, yeah.
And I'm super happy to see that it's exactly what happened, because the fact that so many people are posting pictures and stuff, and people are able to learn from just observing others, and the emulation that it creates, along with obviously the games getting better and better and more beautiful. But it's not really the main thing. I think it's really the emulation and the fact that we are exposed to much more talent, and then the overall quality is really going through the roof.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, even from last year, I feel like it's improved. I mean, it's crazy because
if you watch the VP Awards not saying this because I won one category, but yeah.
Shameless plug.
Congratulations, though.
Thank you, but I didn't win. I didn't win the 3 first times, so it says something. I was not that good. So, anyways, just joke aside. When you watch all the entries, and it's really showing the overall quality is much higher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's a big step up from the newcomers. And when I saw your pictures first, Son, I remember that I saw a Spider-Man pic, and you commented that there was absolutely no post-edit, and I didn't believe you at all.
Oh wow!
I was watching the shot, and I was like, bro, this man is full of shit. There's no way. There is no way this shot is not post-edit. It's so beautiful. It was really just perfect. And then I started to go through your timeline, and I was like, no, come on, this is not possible to have this type of shots. And I was really blown away by the quality. And then I finally understood that you were right, and it was really not. I was watching. I remember there was rain effect on Spider-Man, not the kind of one you do now with actual edit that are beautiful, but definitely not that type.
Yeah.
But I was really bugged by the effect of the rain drop, and I was like, no, that's not how it looks in game. And then I checked in game, and it was exactly how it
looks. That's how it looks, yeah.
And I was like, wow, he really made it the best look possible from this game, and I was like really blown away. So yeah, congrats on this, and
honestly,
much respect.
Huge coming from you, dude. Like I'm so serious. I came on to Twitter not even wanting to. I came like getting dragged by my legs and arms and knees and all ligaments, bro, because Mesh actually brought me on. And basically I had seen you and a few others, but primarily I think when I saw yours, I was like, bro, there's no way I could make something like that. Like, what is this? I was just like, dude, this is the people that I see here. I mean, I know that some of them are saying things, but it's like, again, a newcomer's perspective. You could be really good, but when you see just the level that some people have with all the experience that they've had over time, it's mind-blowing. I mean, you really just don't understand how it happens.
Yeah, and that's exactly the magic thing, and that's exactly what happened when I watched your pictures. I was just not understanding how you did it. And so that's really important to say to newcomers. It's that when we say just reach out to people or ask advices, and that's exactly this, because the actual reason why people would watch my shots and think they cannot do this is just because they don't know how I do it. But if I tell them, they will be able to do exactly the same, because I didn't create anything, any tool that are not available to everyone who has the same, So
what you're saying is for everybody in the comments, once they hear this, to go ahead and blow up your DMs. Got it. So everybody, no, I'm joking.
or you can watch my YouTube channel where I posted a lot of my old Twitch, because I streamed for 2 years because I really wanted to show not show what I know. I wanted to learn while I was live and with the chat, right? So that's exactly what I did. I did some episodes, for instance, that were focused on black and white photography. And I didn't know much about black and white photography. So I was going on internet and type, what is black and white photography, right? And then you have a list of like 10 websites doing like the 10 best tips to get to black and white photography, right? So you just do maybe 30 minutes research. It's not much. It's not much to learn something. You grab the main advices that those kind of websites gives you, and then you go in game and you practice.
Yeah.
You put it to the test, and you're like, okay, so can I do this or this? So that's exactly what I was doing live. On landscape photography, I asked for people on Twitter first to give me advices, and then on the live, I was trying to apply them. Like, so that's what I wanted to do, is to learn with people. So it's the same now. If someone asks me how I did it, I mean, nothing is really hard to replicate. Obviously, I have my experience. I have also my background, my artistic background, and I hope I do have some kind of talent or something. I'm not saying that, right?
We all know you do. It's okay, buddy.
I'm not underselling my stuff. I'm proud of what I do, but still, it's not black magic. It's just everyone can replicate it. Probably if you just give you the means and if you have the will. So reach out to people, not me. I mean, reach out to me if you want. I'm always happy to give some tips if I can, but most of the time I learn just the way everyone do, right? Yeah. So watching newcomers, it doesn't matter. When I watch a shot, I don't check the account and I'm like, oh, this shot was amazing 5 seconds ago, but now I see that this guy has just 100 followers. So the shot's shit.
Garbage.
Right.
It doesn't just change.
No one thinks like this. So
and I mean, I think that actually opens up for opportunity. So we are in time going to have a couple of activities. I'm not going to necessarily divulge fully as to what it is, but we do have some activities coming up that we're going to try on a couple newer episodes, like later down the road, where we will have possibly a guest be doing some things regarding tips and tricks. Not going to say exactly how it's going to work, but that's something that we're thinking about. So maybe one of those days we could have you come back.
That would be nice. What a teasing. Yeah.
Right?
At some point, me and a couple of others that are Mick from the Fourth Focus was in the project as well. At one time, we were considering opening some kind of online lessons.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like a photography
doesn't he
school.
do like a school? Whoa.
I mean school.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
I hate the name masterclass or stuff like this, but the idea was to have some courses, with a specific thematics or something that people would be interested in. It was really hard to put up, and we were like, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 people involved, but just the energy it takes to make everyone agreed and stuff, it was just not working. But it was a good idea, I think, and it's also tricky to just put yourself up as a teacher. I know, because I am a teacher in real life. So people tend to think that because you take the stage and you start to give advices to people that you consider yourself the best. That's not what it is. When you feel the envy to transmit something, it doesn't mean that you're sure about what you say or that you are the only one or the best one to take the stage. It means that you have this will to transmit. That's it.
Yes.
That's all it takes to make a teacher. It's just someone who wants to pass on something, right?
That they've learned,
And then you have to learn to be a better teacher as well, because as I said before, you just nourish yourself for giving a better transmission to others. That's all it is. So obviously you're not the best. Obviously you're not the one with the final word and stuff like this. But still, I think youngster, you fellow kids should
You
should
youngins.
just you know if
Hey,
you
y'all
feel,
two the only old ones here. I'm just saying.
if you feel the energy or the will to just take the stage and try something, go for it because you will maybe a couple of assholes will tell you you're not the expert or whatever.
That's everything everywhere.
Fuck off. I mean, really, we don't need your opinion on this. If you don't like what I'm saying, just don't watch it. That's simple. People are, but you will have the opposite. You will have people bringing their expertise or their opinions and their nuances in what you said, and the quality will go up again. That's always the best thing to do, is just to go for it if you want to.
Yeah. If you jump on social media, this will be my tip for today, is if you are listening to this podcast and you're like, I want to start jumping into VP, start posting, just be aware to have thick skin. That's all I'm going to say.
And thick neck.
Yeah.
And thick neck.
Just as Shinobi said, there's going to be people who are going to have like hurtful feedback, and you just need to learn that you're posted on social media. There are going to be people out there. You just need to have thick skin, unfortunately.
You need to understand. You need to understand the rule of what game you play. So, what I mean, if you're on Twitter thinking that you will have constructive feedbacks and passionate conversations about photography with others, it doesn't work. It doesn't work because it's impossible to have an actual feedback on something, or some constructive criticism. You have to be in small committees. You have to know who you're talking with. You have to respect them and their work for their opinion to matter to you. Or to be not hurted by what they think, but on the contrary, like looking up to them or stuff like this. So it's definitely not something you can do on Twitter. That's why, or on Instagram, I'm always talking Twitter because I'm mostly there. But
and it's harder
because
for,
the comment.
Oh, good.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, the comment stuff is more active on Twitter than on Instagram, so that's why. So people are like, oh yeah, but it's just like great shots, thank you, and then
a lot of compliments and thank yous.
Which is fine. It's fine. Obviously, sometimes you will see a really bad shot, and you will have people in the comments saying, "Oh, that's so amazing," and you will be like, "What? No, this shot is trash."
It's not. And
right. It's fine.
You know what? I gotta say it. I am going to go ahead and tell you guys, because the thing is that this is about insights and updates, not petting your ego. So we keep it nice, but we also keep it real. Bruh, if you have a shot and you think that it's super good just because some people say, oh, yo, really awesome shot. Bro,
no,
I'm not trying to make you not want to do VP.
Oh no.
But if you are the one to be discouraged, like you can take the kind of shot that you do at that time and not get discouraged and see it as, okay, like this is something I like, and that's fine. But if you are the person who sits there and either complains or is very upset about where you're at with your shots or whatever, the fact that you don't have a certain kind of fault, any of that kind of stuff, like, you might need to go ahead, check yourself, reevaluate, and see, okay, maybe just because these couple of people were stroking my ego doesn't necessarily mean that I'm where I think I am.
Yeah, definitely. It doesn't mean that every time people will tell you your shot is awesome, they are lying. That's not what happens.
This is also true. Yeah.
I'm also commenting sometimes because I just like the guy, and I want to be nice to him, and I don't
Hey,
hate
please
the
tell me if
shot,
my shot is trash. Please
right?
tell me if my shot is trash. Like,
No, they are not. Come on, no real. It depends on what you use them for. So that's
yeah,
always what comes up with the contest times as well. The VP
yes,
awards. People are like, you know, of course, if you want to compete, if you want to put your work on comparison for a contest, you want your best work. So
Mhm.
obviously, you will have to be much more critical with what you produced in the first place, and then you are more allowed to say, oh, okay, this shot is not really good for a contest. That's
Yeah,
fine. But if you post virtual photography for just celebrating games and celebrating the fact that you like to take pictures in it, and it's fine to just be posting okay stuff or decent stuff or mediocre stuff, I don't care. It's okay. And it's okay that I want to encourage you and to congratulate you for the shot because I like the game more than the shot or whatever. I don't care. It's Twitter, you
yeah,
know?
it is Twitter. Yeah, it's not the end all be all. For sure.
So if obviously you don't have to pump your ego with those comments, but you don't also have to feel like they are all liars and or you are lying to them or whatever. It's
Right.
not about this, right?
Yeah. Post
But
what you
if
like.
you want, if you but if you want to go the step further and if you want to talk about quality and improve yourself, you need
Yeah.
to face it. You're not that good. I'm not that good. Or I've seen today. I seen someone commenting on a shot perfection, and then the person who took the shot answered, "Oh, I hope not, because if it was perfection, I wouldn't have anything to learn anymore." But I
Yep.
disagree with.
That's-
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I see the point, but
Yeah.
you can have a perfect shot if that even exists. Of course, it
This
doesn't
is also
exist,
true.
but you can have the perfect shot, but still, you will not be able to replicate it every time you take a shot.
Yeah.
So I will have nothing to learn anymore the day where 100% of my shots are perfect, which is obviously impossible.
Yeah.
So
You always
it's
have
fine.
something to learn.
Yeah, it's fine to have one banger that will be your best shot of your life, and you will never be able to to make a shot as good as this ever again.
I don't know, man, because I know we're a bit over time. It's fine, but I do want to say though, I have had a lot of moments where I thought that is the best shot that I have ever taken, and maybe the best shot that I will ever take. And then I take
You
something
have a
not
better one.
always right after. Yeah, but I take something better. So it's like, you sit there and you will say that, but then you realize, oh dang, like I low-key took something better.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Yeah.
hopefully you will always improve. But what I mean is that you will never be at your top level. It's impossible
Yes.
to have
Yeah.
only the best shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we always have something to learn,
Yes.
and it's really fine with this. And then if you want to improve and improve and improve, it's work. It's actual
It is.
active work, and it's not on Twitter that it will really happen. I mean, just
Unless
watching
you go
other.
into Shinobi's DMs and you start begging him on all of the things that he knows.
I mean, I do sometimes people send me shots and ask for my feedback, and sometimes I give really blunt feedback.
Yeah.
And it's just my opinion as well. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not again the teacher thing. It's not like because I tell you this, it's the absolute right answer. It's just my opinion, and then mix it up with another people opinion, and then you will find your own way to understand this or accept this or reject it, whatever. But so I do this sometimes, but a lot of times there is nothing really to say because
Yeah.
again, if you send me a shot and ask me if it's worth being shared, yes, it is.
Yeah.
The
Everything
answer
you
is
do is worth
always
being
yes.
shared. Yeah.
If you send me a picture asking me if it's worth being entered in a contest, that's a different type of feedback that will give you.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah, you really just need to know what you're playing with, why you're playing with it, and what you want from it. So if it's Twitter and if you want to make a big account, just, find the best ways to tweak the algorithm or whatever, and you will be up there with 20K followers in 1 year, and that's fine. Okay, go for it. Me, I think you should aim at bringing something to the table. So obviously being active for the community and bringing the VP art up. So either by making it more recognizable by game publishers and stuff to give us more space in the programs, or just being able to reach out to developers, or just making the overall quality better, and the Twitter space also feels safe and friendly, which is also something I want to point out before we wrap up, because I feel like it's coming. The VP community is really, really lovely, right? It doesn't mean that it's always lovely in DMs.
Right.
There are,
especially for you in a few moments. No.
There are some drama, there are some asshole personalities, and there are some people who will tell you this about me, and they probably see me as a egoistic guy, always bringing up that he works with studios when he actually did it like a couple of times. So yeah, sure, we are all humans and we don't have to really be friends and stuff. But still, the overall community is always supportive and helpful. And so that's something that is really important, that newcomers keep this. And usually when a bad apple come up, it's quickly swifted away. And
the community is very good about knocking that kind of stuff down.
So that's something I really want to see continuing, with the community being bigger, still being able to protect itself and ourselves.
Got it. Yeah. All right. And with that amazing last bit, where can people find you? Are you just on Twitter, or you mentioned Instagram, right?
So I'm mainly on Twitter at Shinobi_space. I'm also on YouTube with the same, but because I'm a very small channel and I'm trying to develop this year, I'm gonna try to be more active there. You probably have to type Shinobi space virtual photography to find me. Okay. It's always the same profile picture, so you will recognize me easily. And I'm on Instagram with Shinobi_space_VP, but I'm not very active there. So yeah, and I have my website, shinobispace.com, that you can always check for everything. And you guys will be on that website because I do have a page with everything I was interviewed with or published in, and so I will put the video there as well.
Oh, okay.
No one is checking this page, but it's just a page for flexing.
Yes, nobody's checking.
It's a portfolio, so people want to know who you are. You just say the website.
The website has different parts. There are obviously the galleries with 61 games to that day. And there is a different part with about me, with my photomod consulting services information, and also, as I said, all the interviews or art books I've been published in, stuff like this, where I can flex and people can watch that I'm super famous or whatever. It's not the case, but it looks like it, so it's good for business.
Right.
Because again, my main goal is always to just go beyond and just trying to be influential to the photo modes. I'm very happy when I have this feeling of helping an actual photo mode and then players to have a better experience as much as possible.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So Yeah. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for having me. Really.
Yeah, man.
And
Thank you for
let's
being
have
here.
other episodes because I talk way too much. I told you this before. I didn't lie.
All good. Well, thanks for coming on. And Sun, do you want to take us out on this episode?
Yeah. So we talked a lot about a lot of things, but I feel like we didn't say much about thick necks. So here's our chance. Shinobi, how thick is your neck at this point, considering how many verticals you've done?
It's getting thinner because I have ways to not break my neck anymore.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, that's great. But like, how many workouts do you do for your neck?
No, I don't do any.
See, that's your problem. You should be getting a thicker neck.
I will work on that, promise.
Okay, good. Proud of you. But yeah, that is definitely our show. I am so grateful that Shinobi was here today, and as always,
Likewise.
I am one of your co-hosts. I was about to say N7 Specters. I'm N7 Specters. Who are you?
I'm Sundo G5.
All right, and that is our show, Focus Pixel. All right, see ya.
Bye.